runners. Let's read off a couple more donations. Got a $100 donation from Linrock EXE that says, "Love these Zelda speedruns. Seeing Link's Awakening DX brings back good childhood memories. I wish the runners good luck with the race, and please save the animals, or at least the windfish." Got a $30 donation from Dane Jaha that says, "Always looking forward to the 2 weeks a year I can get to watch experts break games. Keep it up." Alrighty, we're going to run a quick ad break here.
Rated E for everyone.
Yo, Earl, we made it back to Earth.
And it only took 26 years. Not bad.
First thing we need to do is get some new pagers. Mine must be broke, because I haven't gotten a page since 1991.
I just hope people recognize us now that we're all high def and whatnot.
Earl, I'm red with 3 legs, you're orange and huge, we're aliens, and we're mad funky. People gonna recognize us. Toe Jam and Earl, back in the groove. It's an all-new adventure game from 1991. Coming in 2017 to PC and console from Adult Swim Game.
GDQ is also sponsored by Super Meat Boy, which I'm personally looking forward to. Super Meat Boy Forever specifically. Coming in at 2018 for Steam consoles and mobile devices. You can follow them on Twitter at Super Meat Boy or check out their website at supermeatboy.com. Fast-paced, frantic platformer that I really enjoyed quite a bit, the original Super Meat Boy, so recommend checking out Super Meat Boy Forever when it is available. Couple more donations here. Got a $20 donation from Habit that says, "One more donation for the LADX race. Great job to both Bamboo and TGH." $50 donation from Apollo96. "To everybody who has helped make SGDQ possible, I find you truly inspiring. Use our shared passions for the games that we love to help people in need, and that's a simply awesome cause. I've loved every minute of every run I've watched, and believe me, I've watched a lot. Looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix." $15 anonymous donation. "Link's Awakening DX was the first Zelda game I ever played, and I have the first half of the game perfectly memorized. But I never beat the 6th dungeon once. You guys put my childhood to shame, and I couldn't be happier to watch it. Great work, everyone." $15 donation from Schlobs that says, "I got up early during my honeymoon just to catch the LADX race." Alrighty, we got another segment for you real quick. Here we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick. Just thought we'd take a quick moment here and talk about some of the cool upcoming prizes we have this morning. So from Splash Team, the awesome devs behind Splasher, we have a couple of Steam copies for Splasher as well as OSTs for the game. And Dancing Moogle has also sent us in 3 awesome Squid Baron plushies from Shantae. We'll be giving away 3 of them. They look super adorable. Hopefully you'll be able to see them when they cycle through on the break screen. Fangamer sent us this adorable Shantae t-shirt with our favorite genie doing a little dance. And you know what? Lo and behold, I held it up right for once. I'm proud of myself. Hopefully you are too. We, speaking of Shantae, also have this awesome signed copy of Shantae. It's going to be $15 minimum bid there, as well as this beautiful little piece of pixel art donated to us by Eden Pixels. Thank you so much for that. We have this great copy of the Always Awakening soundtrack. This is actually really neat. There are only, I think, 150 of these in circulation. I think they made 100 for pre-order and then just completely stopped, kept a few for special events and special people. Really lucky to have one of these. Pretty hard to find. That's going to be a $20 minimum donation. But the big thing I really wanted to talk about during this little break was I've got in touch with Brace Yourself Games, the guys behind Crypt the NecroDancer, and they mentioned, hey, we have some like concept art lying around. It's signed. It's pretty cool. We think you guys might like it. It might be a cool prize. And I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. I'm sure it's just going to be like a little sheet of paper, maybe some unfinished scribbles. No, no. When these guys do something, they go all out on it, and they sent in this, and this is just absolutely amazing. This is a completely original image done by the art team of Crypt the NecroDancer, signed by the development team as well. It's super cool. It's going to be $30 minimum bid. All the prizes we've seen so far here are going to be from our next run, Crypt the NecroDancer, all the way until Super Win the Game later this morning. So make sure you guys get your donations in. And hey, remember, all those donations are adding up towards something, because $150 cumulative throughout the marathon gets you in to win this awesome custom Corsair PC. And trust me, you want to win this Corsair PC. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the audience loves it. That's what I like to hear. Anyway, guys, we're going to throw it back to our host as we get ready for Crypt the NecroDancer amplified with SpootyBiscuit and mudjoe. It's going to be a great run. Hope you guys enjoy it.
First time I've seen that art prize, and that is glorious. Got a $100 donation from Fraxtel. It says, staying up way past my bedtime to catch this NecroDancer segment, fully expecting the Nocturna race to be batty, even electrifying in experience. And that bonus diamond run is going to be so fast I can't even think straight. Best of luck to Spooty and Joe. For anyone unfamiliar with Crypt the NecroDancer, it's an indie game that is basically a rhythm roguelike game. The players will be moving to the beat through a dungeon, and their character that they'll be playing is Nocturna, and she can switch into a bat and back to human. They'll be doing that for a variety of reasons, including extra damage or to help map the levels. Really enjoyable game. I personally recommend it. $100 donation from St. Aries that says, shout out to all the volunteers, especially the hard work of the tech crew is doing. $50 donation from Hawk Rex that says, greetings from France. Good luck for the runners. Shout outs to the LIDX community. Great SGDQ. Keep up the great work. Got a $25 donation from Kepora Gebora that says, Link's Awakening was my first and favorite Zelda game. Loving the race. $25 anonymous donation that says, hello GDQ. We at my work have been watching this event this week together on breaks, and we love you all making something good with video games. Keep going, what you all do, and good luck with the rest of the runs. Also, save the animals. Got a $10 donation from Jazzy133 that says, I'm glad to be donating my rupees to a great cause. Keep up the amazing playing. Save the cuckoos, sacrifice the frames. Got a $50 donation from Mickey Mayhem that says, woo, for Zelda runs in the middle of the night. Got a $25 anonymous donation that says, staying up would be so difficult if these runs weren't so awesome. $10 donation from Lucy Dialvav. Figured I'd donate for once instead of just lurking. Kill the animals, save the frames. $25 anonymous donation that says, longtime watcher, first-time donator, always loved the Zelda series of games. So much that my daughter has Zelda in her name. $25 donation from Sanachanto that says, astounding work once again, everyone. I hope these GDQ marathons will continue for many years to come. And as Sint was talking about earlier, there's a lot of fantastic prizes available for your donations. If you donate $30 or more during this block, you'll be entered to win that fantastic artwork for NecroDancer there. And we're running out of time for the NecroDancer seed. That's about to be called momentarily here. Coming up later in the marathon, there's also a language choice for Star Wars Jedi Outcast you can place your donation bids towards. Currently, German is in the lead with Spanish and French trailing behind. There's also going to be a donation incentive for Disney songs selected in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Currently, I'll Make a Man Out of You is winning, but Part of Your World from Little Mermaid's trailing behind, and Gaston from Beauty and the Beast is in third. So if you'd like one of those other songs to win instead, make sure you donate towards those. We've got a $25 donation from Meds that says, staying up late for the NecroDancer run. I'm feeling a twinge of exhaustion. Is this how one becomes nocturnal? Appreciate the donation, Meds. $20 donation from Little Big Yin that says, keep up the amazing work, everyone. Seeing gamers coming together to raise money for charities is amazing. $10 donation from Bloody Plays that says, had to donate while Twinge was on the mic. Thanks for the marathon, GDQ. Save the frames, kill the animals. Summer Games Done Quick is raising money to help support Doctors Without Borders. They're an awesome international independent medical humanitarian organization. They deliver emergency aid to people all across the world in 70 different countries. They're composed of all walks of life, including doctors, logistic experts, administrators, nurses, epidemiologists, laboratory technicians, mental health professionals, and so many more that work together in accordance with MSF's guiding principles of humanitarian action and medical ethics. Great, great cause. $25 anonymous donation that simply says, good job, TGH. $15 donation from G. Florian. It says, greetings from Germany. Just had to donate during this awesome event. Special shout out to the sound crew at SGDQ. Speaking of, Power Up Audio is handling the sound at SGDQ and are one of our sponsors. They're an indie sound studio in Vancouver, Canada, and they've worked on a lot of awesome games, including the one we are about to play, Crypt of the NecroDancer. Also worked on other games, and will be working on Super Meat Boy Forever. Their entire team is here at SGDQ, and they're donating their time on sound 24/7. Their website's powerupaudio.com. $50 donation from Why So Serious? Good day from Australia. Loving SGDQ as always, and bring on the NecroDancer. $10 donation from Board My. I'm so glad I didn't miss the NecroDancer race. Good luck to Spooty and mudjoe and to all the other racers. Greetings from Brazil. $15 donation from 6000J that says, just wanted to say thanks to the entire NecroDancer community for helping me die less and win more. Love you guys. NecroDancer does have an active speed community with a Discord as well. Always friendly group of people. We've got a $150 anonymous donation that says, love watching these events whenever I get the chance. Good luck to the runners, and kill the animals. $25 donation from SkyDream75 that says, I'll be catching all the Zelda runs on the YouTube uploads. Alrighty, as we're about to switch over to NecroDancer, we have a $512 donation from Alex M. Enjoyed the Zelda block. Looking forward to NecroDancer. Thank you for a great event. And with that, let's get racing with Crypt of the NecroDancer.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, I guess we should back out. All right, so hello, everyone. This is Crypt of the NecroDancer Amplified. So, yeah, there's a DLC pack that came out in the last couple of months. Currently in early access, but it's looking to release really soon. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. But anyway, so I guess we'll do a quick roll call. I am SpootyBiscuit.
I'm Joe.
I'm Will Larceny.
I'm Rat.
So compared to previous runs, this is going to add a bunch of new items. There's going to be an extra zone at the end. There's a new boss. You know, lots of new stuff to look out for compared to previous GDQ runs. And of course, we're also on a new character, Nocturna, which we'll explain as we get into the run. But first things first, there are two incentives we need the results of, the soundtrack and the seed.
Alrighty, looks like the seed is 2 left feet.
That's all one word, right? No spaces?
Correct, all one word.
Okay.
And the soundtrack selection is Family Jewels has won this time.
Okay. Well, I mean, I believe the diamond bonus run was one as well, so we could do another check on that once we get there. And so those Danny B fans, it's not too late for you.
There you go.
All right, so yeah. So yeah, we're running this unseeded. That's just to make the races fair. Just going to emphasize, we have not looked at this seed ahead of time. We're keeping the blind nature, the random nature of this game alive. It would be kind of defeat the purpose for us to look at this ahead of time. So we will be routing this blind. But I think that's all we really need to talk about from here on. After this, Joe and I will focus on the race, and we'll leave the commentary to Will on Rat on the couch back here.
And a real quick $30 anonymous donation that says, Go Spooty and Mudjoe, don't let your memes be dreams.
We'll do our best. Anyway, I think we're ready to go. So I guess I'll give you guys a countdown. In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we are off. So if you guys haven't seen this game before, it's been featured at a couple previous GDQs. Crypt of the NecroDancer is a rhythm roguelike, which you can basically think of it as a turn-based dungeon crawler where you have to make decisions very quickly in the span of a beat. So you see Spooty picked up an item that let him move off the beat. For the rest of the run, though, these guys are going to be making moves to the beat.
Yeah, and that was one of the secret shops that you can get. It's the Shriner. If you try to steal from that shop, those dragons appear, but it's really safe for Nocturna to do it because she has this new weapon, the Cutlass, that gives you invincibility as long as you're attacking.
And it looks like Spooty has hit a Shrine of Uncertainty. This is one of the new shrines in the DLC, and it replaces your weapon with a random weapon with some rules around it.
Question mark weapon. Ooh.
Yeah, right. With it's shaped like the thinking face emoji. And the trick with it is you have to figure out the weapon as you go. And it looks like what Spooty and Joe have both picked up now is a Warhammer.
Obsidian to be specific.
Obsidian to be exact. And the Warhammer is it's basically a double-length broadsword. So it hits a broadsword pattern, and then another one on top of it, so you can clear.
It's really
a ton of
strong.
enemies.
Yeah, it's really strong. Can be slow, but. I also wanted to comment on what makes Nocturna unique compared to the other characters, which is that Zone 5, the new zone for the DLC rooms, will be mixed in with every other room, which is why you might see that Gorgon enemy that just died on Joe's screen and this wire room. So those are just added in. That's not regular.
Right.
Yeah.
The other thing that is special about Nocturna is that she has a bat form, which I don't think we've seen yet on Spooty's side. I'm not sure if we've seen it on Joe's side yet. But basically, when Nocturna drops below a half a heart, she transforms into a bat and has no access to her items. She can fly, and she gains sight of all of the enemies on the level.
Okay, nice.
So there's some room for skillful play with it. You know, you can use it for mapping. You can use it to sort of dive in to a group of enemies that would be very dangerous on any other character, knowing that you have that to fall back on. And we are pretty close here, guys. We're going into the second boss, basically tied up. They have a very quick kill with this Warhammer. Fortissimo, one of the new DLC bosses. The quicker you can clear out those skeletons in the front, the faster you can get Fortissimo off the stage. And that is an instant zone 3-1.
Oh yeah, that is such a fast layout. Joe checked the black chest, saw a glass spear. Much less safe than the Warhammer, especially Obsidian. This build is also really safe.
This build is dirty.
Yeah, it's dirty.
I think you probably prefer Spooty's a little bit with the Ring of Courage. The Warhammer is just really great with the Ring of Courage since you're hitting a lot of enemies to proc the invincibility beat.
And that's whenever you kill an enemy, you get invincibility and slide forward. So it's an incredible speed item, one of the stronger rings in the game that you can get.
Right. We're still pretty even here, though. Yeah, peace. I think you know, the question is whether you swap on Joe's side.
I think so.
And I think you probably do. We'll see if he makes that decision.
That was pretty flashy. Joe used his invincibility when you transform to take a hit from the boss and get right next to him. Nice.
We're seeing some of what that zone bleed does for Nocturna on Spooty's side, where it becomes this giant mess of enemies all running into each other.
Ooh, an urn. Doesn't look like it's gonna get open, but an urn is a rare thing that might pop up occasionally with a ton of awesome stuff inside of it. Oh. Oh no. Okay.
This is something with high-level NecroDancer play that you don't always. I think you get the same feeling when you're a newer player. Is that they just push toward the exit no matter what's in the way. Especially on Nocturna, where you have that bat form to fall back on, and so you end up in a lot of very spooky situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thankfully they have the potion, which will give them an extra life if things go poorly.
Yeah, and it's very likely that they won't even need to proc the potion, given that they'll fall back into a bat form first. But it is there. It is there as a backup.
So yeah, this is the new zone. Electricity is really overpowered here. You'll see it take effect when I'm standing on the layer. It just will chain attack damage to like every enemy nearby, anything I hit.
Right, so electricity works by if you attack an enemy and it's adjacent or diagonal to any other enemy. I think there's a minimum of, and it'll...
yeah, zap all of them.
It'll zap through them, and it has no maximum. So you can get just these crazy arcs of electricity all over the level.
Yeah, I really like the wire. I think they did so well with this DLC.
So it looks like we're seeing Joe just...
You're already on time, by the way. We're almost done here. Okay. One more hit on death metal, and then it's just the exit stairs. Times when I hit the exit stairs. Time.
Nice run, 6:15.
That is a very nice time.
That's a good time, yeah.
I really kind of hate that Shrine of Pain paid off so well because it gave me the most mindless build in the game.
Yeah,
Shovel of Courage, Ring of Courage,
yeah.
and Obsidian Warhammer is pretty much you just push buttons towards the exit and you win. Yeah, Joe pretty close behind. Unfortunately, yeah, his decision to skip out on that Shrine of Pain really put him significantly behind because Ring of Courage with the Warhammer is just so strong. Warhammer has this enormous hitbox. It hits 6 tiles simultaneously, and Ring of Courage, whenever you secure that kill, you're getting invincibility and dashing forward. So you're almost always killing something because of that huge attack radius, and you're just almost always invincible. Like, I had a potion that I never even used.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joe finishing up here using the bat form to get a little extra damage. That's 4 damage on the melee, and time for Joe.
Nice job, guys.
So yeah, you'll know we're like considerably under our estimate, and that's because normally the game isn't this nice with, with what it gives you. We kind of offered the estimate with the assumption that we might be dying once or twice, but yeah, NecroDancer is playing nice for us today.
Yeah, we're just that good.
So yeah, anyway, there was a bonus incentive for me to play the other new character, Diamond, which is a pretty interesting gimmick. You get to move diagonally, but since the game is part of its central design point is that you only need the 4 arrow keys to play it, he loses the ability to use lots of other abilities, like he can't cast spells because those would be on the diagonal key combinations normally.
Does he still have throw
on? No. Throws up down is redesignated to his bomb command, so he can't throw weapons either.
Yeah, so that means some of the bosses will be a bit, well, not slower, but...
Real quick before you get started on Diamond there, we've got a $150 donation from a good friend of the NecroDancer community, Squeega, that says, knock, knock, who's there? Nocturna. Nocturna who? Nocturna into a bada. Major shout-outs to Spooty,
my goodness.
Mudjoe.
See, that like only sort of works because with the way that build turned out, that
we never did.
Like I never used bat form once.
Use it a couple.
Oh man, letting Squeak it down. Major shout-outs to Spooty, Mudjoe, and the NecroDancer crew. I wish I could have gone this year, so I'm throwing in my support for this awesome run. Appreciate it, Squeega. We've also got a $300 donation from James Gold that says, hey, Spooty and Joe, the rhythm game community is popping in to say we're excited to see you two back again for a GDQ NecroDancer race, continuing to be a high-level representation of such a challenging speed game. We're hoping for a great showcase from both of you, and we'll be cheering you on.
All right. So,
thanks, James.
Is the soundtrack donation still in Family Jewel's favor?
In fact, it is not. Danny B just passed Family Jewel.
See, I was considering
DB
taking
style.
pity on him, and even if Family
think it's
Jewels was
because of
first,
that.
just being like, let's throw the second place prize a bone. But no, okay.
Passed it by less than $20 the last second.
Wow.
Sick.
Okay. So we get to hear some of the original Danny B stuff here. Hope you guys enjoyed Family Jewels, but anyway, I'm pretty much ready to go. So, are you guys all good on your end? Okay.
Here
All
we
right.
go.
I'll give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. So, yeah, Diamond's diagonal movement kind of breaks the game because most of the game isn't designed around it. You can pretty much, like, literally run circles around most enemies. Because, everything is still designed for orthogonal movement. Gonna check this blood shop, see if there's anything good here. I'll take the rat.
Not placing the rat diagonally.
I know. That's
Do that. Yeah, so for a while you actually couldn't do that, I think, right? Like diagonal wasn't added into a bit.
Yeah,
was
it was a little bit in.
So yeah, you can like if you're just playing for survival, Diamond's super easy because most of the enemies, can't move diagonally there themselves. But the real challenge in Diamond comes from just trying to optimize and get those, just avoid every bit of extra combat you can.
Right.
Because you generally can avoid most of it. But it's really dangerous because you leave tons of enemies behind you as you do this.
Right, you can do some very cheap things with Diamond, like we saw with the Minotaur kind of digging out like a diagonal slot to retreat through, and then you can just let him charge and get out of the way. But it's very easy to leave a little too many things behind.
The other thing that you might see with this run, depending, is like trap rooms with items. They normally lay out the traps in like a D-pad formation, but Diamond can just like go around those for free. So it's basically free items that those rooms generate.
Drop my multiplier there. I want to break this crate. There we go. Okay, a bomb. Sure. So yeah, I don't know if we explained the obsidian equipment, but obsidian equipment is based on your multiplier. It's 3 damage when you're at max multiplier, which is 5 kills without dropping a beat or taking damage. And 2 damage anywhere in between, and 1 damage when you're at 0 multiplier. Well, at 1x multiplier, rather. So obsidian's pretty good, but the spear is kind of just mediocre. You generally want something better.
The item he just picked up is a scroll that when you use it, it'll give you a certain item depending on your build and also depending on like enemies around you. Like it has a priority list.
Yeah, I think right now it would just give me a random shovel, which is not really important. So
yeah, so what he might do is he'll wait until he's at half a heart and then use it for.
So using a little bit of a cheese strat there.
Sub-beat.
So normally Conga is invincible until you either kill all the Conga lines or destroy his throne. But bombs process damage from right to left. So and he gets angry when you miss a beat or provide an extra input like between beats. So you anger him to the right off his throne, and then the explosion will hit the throne and then hit him. So he doesn't have his normal damage immunity because the throne was technically destroyed first.
Right. This is within the span of the beat, the processing order.
Ooh,
right.
That's juicy.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically normally what would happen is if you bombed him and the throne was still there, he would just teleport back. But there's no throne to teleport back to, so it just kills him.
So the Gluttony Charm lets you gain heart containers for any overhealing from food, and that food shop had the ham, which is the best food in the game. So that's a free extra 4 heart containers for me. So I'm really tanky right now.
Technically, actually, magic cookies might be the best.
Well, yeah, technically, but. That's not how you do this.
He has the health though.
Yeah. I have health. I have chainmail, so that's fine. So yeah, you can like see just how easy this fight is with the diagonal movement. You can just like pretty much attack from all angles and clear out the pieces in this fight really quickly. I'm kind of torn between looking for a new weapon and looking for a ring, but I'm going to look for a ring. Yeah, sure, more safety.
Yeah, more safety. This is
okay, so if you're really, really ballsy, you can just like kind of cut diagonally across Zone 4. Zone 4 is always a giant square in its layout with the exit at the opposite corner.
Yeah, the exit just happens to be diagonally from where you start. So technically...
And Spooty doing a pretty advanced thing there, which is basically just ignoring confusion monkeys. And to do that, you have to, as soon as you get confused, immediately reverse your controls.
Oh, there we go.
Well, there we go.
Well, that solves the kind of, mediocre weapon problem. This is like the best weapon in the game for Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond doesn't get all of the weapons, which ends up being important.
Yeah, well, this is something that new that were added to the amplifier.
This shop wall mimics, yeah, they can move diagonally. Oh,
rat.
The pixie decided on the rat and blew up in my face.
Rat Charm is the guy he has following to the right, not the guy sitting to the left of me on the couch.
Yeah, Rat Charm will basically just like do 1 damage anything it hits, and also if it would normally bounce an enemy back, like the banshees, it'll bounce them back.
Yeah, it just tends to mess things up for you a lot, though.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need anything else. I'm going to skip the chests. Like, there's very few items that would speed up this late in the game to be worth going out of the way for them. So yeah, you have Power of Electricity right there. Just dealing with the skeletons on my flank really easily.
And you saw like the diagonal spread on the skull, which is...
But yeah, see, right there is a really good demonstration of just how powerful diagonal movement is, just kind of sneaking in.
Skip everything.
Also on 5-3, he won't be looking for trap rooms because you actually can't get trapdoor spawns on 5-3.
Things that changed since when I set my PB.
Electro zombies are invincible while they're on the lines, so kind of annoying to deal with.
Yeah, they're like one of the most stubborn new enemies. For sure.
All right, and last boss coming up here. It's probably should be a pretty fast fight with my build, so if you're already on time. So yeah, diagonal movement again. We can just kind of lunge at the head early, and then it's 1 lunge, and then 1 more poke from anything after this. We'll finish him off with the rat, just for style points. And time. So yeah, that was Crypt and NecroDancer, both the new DLC characters, Nocturne and Diamond. Hope you guys enjoyed. Before we head off stage, I just want to give a few shout-outs and plugs. We have a huge racing community. If you want more info, you can look up Condor. That stands for Crypt and NecroDancer Online Racing. We have another major tournament, Season 6, coming up soon. CondorLeague.tv for more details on that. We also have a big Discord. We have a huge supportive community. Entry to all Condor events is free, and we're very graciously sponsored by the game's developer, Ryan Clark. It's free money. Like, if you can place decently, it's literally free money. So definitely worth checking out. Everyone in the community is more than willing to help teach new players. So if you're interested in running this game or speedrunning it at all, yeah, just definitely give us a look, because I can tell you it's a whole lot of fun. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
I just want to say really quick, it's like the best roguelike ever made, honestly. I hope you guys are looking forward to the Amplified release soon, if any of you liked the runs you just saw. And yeah, I think that's about it for me.
Yeah. And speaking of the awesome NecroDancer community, we've got some donations in from them. We got $100 from Loke that says, "Had to stay up late to watch my boys Spooty and Mudjoe. Good luck with the NecroDancer run."